Dear future self, who are you with your mysterious self, containing all the world's wealth? Dear future self, who are you? I'm from the east side of Cleveland, St. Clair. I did 10 years in prison, so when I was in the process of getting out, when I came to the Westside and started working, Westside Capital was right across the street. I wasn't in a real good position, because I never really worked. All I really did was sell drugs. I was in between money. I was 32 years old, working a job with no car, no house, no banking account. And I seen a coworker come back with a meal from Westside Catholic, had apple pie, all type of stuff on there. And I'm like, dang, the apple pie caught my attention. I'm like, where you get that meal from? I got my meal, was eating a meal, and then, when you eating, it's not a normal spot that you eat at. A lot of people eat in their families, just a few people at the table. When you eating here, you sharing a table. So I was hearing people just looking, just being observant. It was a board that offered all type of other programs. Like say for instance, the haircut program, or the expressive arts program, or the employment clinic. Jesus said, man can't live off of bread alone. While I'm eating here, there's other stuff that I could use.
Okay, the prompt today will be if these shoes could talk. And what I did was I cut out different pairs of shoes. So take which one you want, reach over and take one.
I've been a part of the creative writing class, I think maybe a little bit over a year now.
If you want to write it in a poem form or just 3 sentences or 17 sentences, it's up to you. Totally up to you, whatever comes to mind.
And I think one of the things I like the most about creative writing, just share your ideas and thoughts with strangers, no matter how you was feeling at that time. And get some of the stuff out. And hear other people's stories, what type of stuff they was going through.
If my shoes can talk.
If these shoes could talk.
If these shoes could talk. One Saturday in 1960, the basketball coach at Glenville High School gave me my first pair of Converse and a basketball. Well, I didn't go to Glenville, but instead chose John Hay. The coach at John Hay gave me 2 pairs of shoes.
My shoes and my life would tell you that I lived on the street and shelters.
The picture I choose is a pair of sneakers, which best describes me at my best. I love to talk and walk the talk. To me, there is nothing better.
If these shoes could talk, they would show my determination. Because even though the color is fading and the support is swaying from side to side, it's all right. Because these shoes will get me where I need to go, which is the Playhouse Square for this show. My shoes show that I'm a distinguished fellow. At least I try to be. If my shoes could talk, they would say, buy me.
They would say what?
Buy me. I think the point came where I started using the other programs where I really felt a need for them. Because I wasn't really unemployed.
All right, Maurice. So let's talk about the resume.
So the employment clinic, my first met Margaret Michaels. He was showing me resume writing, different interviewing skills.
So typically there's 3 resume types. There's chronological, there's skills-based, and then there's the combination resume. What an employer would really like to see is just what you know how to do versus the places that you've worked.
going to the employment campus, like getting your cell phone recharged. The sense of energy, like man, no matter how many times they turn you down, and we gonna get you a job. You wanna work? We gonna get you a job. Coming to Westside Catholic is like I've met people that sort of instill that you can have a life out here without selling drugs. We gonna show you how to build you a life. We can show you how to make a resume if you want it. And I'm like, yeah, I want it. It allowed me to reawaken a part of me that I haven't known in so long. And just like reawaken my humanity. A mile in my shoes. A mile in my shoes, tie the laces. Let me mentally take you to some places. Trials and tribulations of Obama's nations. Thoughts racing, feet pounding the pavement. Sidestepping traps of enslavement. A mile in my shoes, tie the laces. I see situations form like a cloud. I melt them with a smile. What if my shoes were like yours? Chuck Taylors worn and torn. Lime green LeBrons with a splash of orange and red. I buy shoes to reflect the thoughts in my head or to reflect my current mood. Not to be rude, I tried on your shoes. Them joints was too tight. They wasn't feeling right. I tried on your shoes. I didn't like the color. What name brand is that? Other? To me, shoes are spiritual. It's symbolic to how we walk this earth. Let our footprints be soft as a dove as it opened up its wings of love. Let our footprints be heavy as that of an elephant, causing the earth to tremble, causing water to ripple. When we put on our shoes, where are we rushing to? Who are we becoming? Who are you walking with? Let our feet be the tools that take us to the ends of the earth.